There was a time when the summers were hot and muggy and we would swim in the rain if it didn't thunder too loudly. It never thundered too loudly. And when it did, my mom would come out yelling that if we didn't get out of the pool that very second, she wouldn't be upset if we were struck by lightning. We were never struck by lightning. I hear the house is much quieter now. The summers don't rain as often and the water lays lower in the pool. His house, lacking substance, the fridges and laundry machines keep finding themselves empty. Both beds forever made but unslept in, no longer prisoners to midnight paralysis and breathless screams. I have no night terrors between those walls. My father's hair has gone gray so quickly. He walks with a limp. His lifetime is built up in his joints, only to chip off in shards. The bags under my mother's eyes have grown large and sunken in, too tired of holding back. Her tone is overcome by forest fires started thoughtlessly, the target of flicked cigarettes and spent matches. Her banter engulfed in the warped logic of scorched trees and smoking hills. My father's mouth leaks lava. Having erupted unexpectedly, the flow still runs, though lacks its original conviction. What happened to thunderstorms and streaking in the rain? What happened to Sunday afternoon movies? What happened to skip school days and weekends at Disney World? When did it come to standing on corners watching and sitting alone wondering? When did it come to crying in parking lots and collapsing in driveways and wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering and wondering why nothing progresses any longer? I've come to accuse myself of being heavy-handed. When did it start forcing me to ask, why is there no room for the rising sun? Remembering how I sat in the leased car, acutely aware of the smell of air conditioning, unwilling to look into my father's eyes as he told me that he was sorry and that it was okay if I was angry with him. I was not angry then. My father only calls for updates on grades. I don't ever lie and don't feel the need. At this point, there's no disappointing him. There was never any disappointing him. Tell me that you love me. 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 I wake from terrors panicked, my blankets having wound themselves into shackles that bind me to the bed, the cold sweat sticking to my body and dripping. I am attempting to scream, but the room is aflame and my legs have become leaden, as if I walk the marble floors of my childhood hallways. They are lined too deep with doubt, and I am tired of waiting. I am finally angry. My mother, left contemplating loneliness and future loneliness. Mom, you know that I love you, though I cannot watch you cry. I am finally angry with my father. He of great character and me in pursuit of such, his character now questionable, his pride reduced, his presence no longer. I am finally angry. He, having fallen, leaves little reason to look upward. My mom keeps emailing me links for heavy jackets and coats, afraid I am not at least attempting to keep warm. My father only calls for grades. I hate sending through sound waves what should be discussed around full dinner tables. I yearn for the shine of fireflies, intermittent and warming. But all that is found is compact fluorescence. Sadly, that will have to do. Sometimes it is better to endure the burning for the sake of light.